Our next presenter is going to be Gokhan Kul, and his title is A2 Brute, Detecting Insider Attacks to Databases. His major faculty advisors are Shambhu Upadhyaya and Oliver Kennedy, and they're in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. And I don't know if he's in, he likes to play guitar. He was going to be a scientist at an early age, but when he took a little break, he watched a little Gossip Girl, apparently. So, anyway. Ready, set, pitch.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears, and imagine a world where Julius Caesar had not gotten stabbed by his friend Brutus. In that world, maybe he would have conquered Britain. Maybe William Shakespeare wouldn't have written his play Julius Caesar, and maybe his name would be Marco Shakespeare instead of William. Enough counterfactuals, though. Let's fast forward to the 3rd century. I'm sure you have heard the names Bradley Manning and Edward Snowden on the news. Although they were trusted people, they stole critical intelligence documents and released them. Worse came later in 2015. Office of Personnel Management of the US disclosed that someone had acquired personal information of 22 million federal employees, including employees with the highest level of security clearance. Whoever did this, they put the security of the entire nation at risk. They risked your families, they risked your friends, they risked your freedom. Did they get caught by the security measures in place? No. Remember, there are layers and layers of security measures in these systems against hackers. But an employee is already inside these layers and may have access to a lot of information that nobody has. My research focuses on detecting insider attacks to databases, attacks coming from people you trust. I monitor behaviors of users and how they interact with the organization's database. I use the query logs, and these query logs are the records of questions that people ask to the database and the way they ask them. We collected 3 real-world data sets, one from a national bank, one from smartphone applications, and one from student assignments. To understand how people write the queries, we use these queries to create personal profiles. The detection mechanism depends on these personal profiles and uses statistical information, statistical methods to understand what the change is about. You may think that maybe we are overreacting. We should trust our employees. That is correct, completely correct. But better be prepared than sorry, right? If you don't believe me, you may ask my friend Julius Caesar over there. I'm sure he will watch for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Gokhan. Trying to give the judges just a little time when they're doing their score sheets between these.